Yo, what's going on everybody? Straw Hat Central here, and today I'm going to be talking about reverse beat. I would say reverse beating is Melty Blood's most well-known mechanic, as it allows for free-form pressure and unique ways of opening up your opponent while also keeping yourself safe. Alright, so let's dive right into it. So in Melty Blood, you have three basic buttons of A, B, and C. In addition to having those three, you have three additional buttons with having crouching versions of each one. So you have a crouching A, a crouching B, and a crouching C. This makes 6 buttons in total. Melty Blood also has character-specific command normals, but we're not going to talk about those right now. Melty Blood's combo system allows you to cancel one move into the next by just pressing the next button. So you can easily go A, B, C, or crouching A, crouching B, crouching C. Or you can even put it all together with A, B, C, crouching A, crouching B, crouching C. Most fighting games only allow you to cancel into buttons of increasing order, so going from like a light into a medium into a heavy. However, Melty Blood allows you to go into any order that you want, so you can actually go CBA instead of ABC, or BCA or BAC, so any order that you want. The act of pressing your buttons out of order is called reverse beating because you're going in the reverse order. While you can reverse beat, there's one rule to it. If you repeat any of the 6 buttons that you have, you're going to be locked into your auto combo. So if you do AA, you'll get an auto combo. If you do ABB, you'll get an auto combo. Or if you do AB, crouching A, then you'll get an auto combo. Now that we talked about the rules and what reverse beating is, let's go into some of its benefits. Typically, your auto combos and your Cs, your standing C and crouching C, are all unsafe on block with long recovery frames. What this means is if you don't cancel into a special move of some sort, you're going to be left wide open, you're going to be able to get hit. While you do have the option of always canceling into a special move afterward, it can be very predictable to an opponent that knows what they're doing. This can lead to you being punished by a shield or unnecessary risk that you wouldn't have to take at all. Reverse beating into one of your A buttons, either your standing A or your crouching A, is going to cut that recovery time of that standing C and is now going to make you safe and able to block. The easiest way to think about this is to save one of your A buttons, either your standing A or your crouching A, to be able to bail out of your combo stream and reverse beat. So if you start your pressure with the crouching A, you should use your standing A to reverse beat and bail out of it. If you start your pressure with the standing A, you should use your crouching A to bail out of your combo at the end. It's super important to keep track of your A's and to save them, because if you start with a standing A and then you try to bail out later on in the combo, reverse beating with the standing A, you're going to get stuck in the auto combo instead. So here's the fun part about reverse beating. You can use reverse beating as an opportunity to either restart your pressure or punish a defensive opponent. One of my favorite methods of opening people up is to combo and then reverse beat, see if they attack, and then whiff punish them. This is a really great way of checking if your opponent is mashing buttons and trying to get out of your pressure and punishing them for it. However, I really suggest you figure out what move is your advancing move on your character, and what I mean by that is, out of your 6 buttons, which of those buttons is going to push your character forward towards your opponent. For my man Coma, it's his standing B. This is going to be your dedicated whiff punish move that you use every time you want to punish your opponent after you reverse beat in their attack. As you get more advanced and comfortable, you'll realize when you can use standing A instead. But overall, this is the best way to start learning the anti-mash pressure. Because in the heat of the moment, if you press a move that's either too slow or doesn't reach, you're going to be left wide open instead. The best way to figure out what your advancing moves are is to, while in practice mode, you just press the buttons individually and see which one is getting you closer to your opponent after you press it. Now, if you're going up against an opponent that's very defensive and that blocks everything rather than mashing, what you can do is reverse beat and then run up and grab them. It will catch a lot of these defensive players off guard because you're ending your block string early and running up and grabbing them. They were probably anticipating you canceling to a special move like we were talking about earlier, or just canceling to another move instead. The beautiful part about this is it's going to encourage your opponent to start mashing, because they're going to try to stop you from dashing in on them. They're going to try to interrupt your dash, which is going to set them up for the thing that I just showed you. While I focus on the main 6 buttons of this game, use your character-specific command normals as well. They can be really useful and operate in the same way, so you can use the twins watering can and then cancel into your standing A or your crouching A to be able to cut the in lag on it. The same thing applies. Experiment with your character and just keep those same rules in mind and you should be fine. If you guys enjoyed the video and want to see some more Melty Blood tutorials in the future, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.